Coming to you live from Southern California. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Boston Red Sox and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. On the hill here today, Michael Wacha. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Left-hand batter waits. Swings through that one out in front that time. And he hits a ground ball right side. Odor throw to first. One out in the top of the first. Check out the Red Sox lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Masataka Yoshida.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close late game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Digging in, Masataka Yoshida. And a count 1-2. Now a fly ball to right center. Tatis after it. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Tristan.
Now batting Tristan Casas. Righty delivers. Fouled off left side. Here's a 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Nothing doing for Boston. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Petco Park. And starting this one is Corey Kluber. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
That misses the zone. 2-1. Hit hard, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
The first baseman,
Brandon Dixon now entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Duran quickly gets it back in. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Next offering is down low. 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Tatis on second. Dixon on at first with nobody out. Puts it in the air out towards left center, and it drops in. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
First and second, no outs. Juan Soto now. Ball to strike. And that's too high.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
The 2-1. And strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And a base hit up the middle. Dixon rounds third, headed for the plate. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now it's back Carpenter.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Run comes in from second, and they lead by 3.
Comes through with the RBI. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And it is 2-1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Dive, and he's got it. The throw. Oh, he throws it away. In to score is the runner from third, and they lead by 4. Oh, the throw is wild. Across is the runner from first. It's 5-0.
Very costly error in the outfield on that one. 2 runs come across, so that's just a tough one to swallow. You know, some errors you can get bailed out by your pitcher if he's able to work around it, but not here. The damage is already done.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Corey Kluber will depart, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher now, Justin Garza. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 63, Justin Garza.
So man aboard, Austin Nola, the next up for the Padres. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. That misses. 2 balls and a strike. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Here's the throw to the plate. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 6-0.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And that's the first out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Next to hit, Brett Sullivan. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting.
As we take a look at the Padres lineup, their opponent on the mound today does run into some trouble finding the strike zone at times. So, Singy, I got to figure part of the plan, be patient, be selective today.
Yeah, you know coming in, regardless of, what that first inning is going to look like, you know his history. You don't want to help him out. You've got to be patient and make sure that when you attack that it's a pitch that you can do some damage with. Otherwise, just build up some traffic on the base pass, push across some easy.
Well, going to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We'll move to the second now at Petco Park. It's the Padres 6 and the Red Sox nothing. Rafael Devers up to hit. This splits between April and May there.
Rafael Devers.
The 1-1.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one, kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Soto makes the catch, and there's one gone. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Raimel Tapia up to hit. One now. Late with the swing there.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Bottom of the second. Now Brandon Dixon.
The first baseman, Brandon Dixon.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Foul ball. The 1-2. Got him swinging.
Just a great slider right there, and I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Check swing. He held up, and the count 2-1. Bogarts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Take notes on that swing, kids. That was a really nice breaking ball on the low outside corner, and he did all you can do with that pitch. He dropped the barrel down to it, stayed inside it with his hands, and just slapped it hard the opposite way.
Man at first with one gone. Here's Juan Soto. Bogarts stands at first with one out. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And the right-hander deals.
Ball 2. 2-2 to count.
Outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a pitch. Grounder might be 2. And that chance handled. Over to Kike. Over to first. Safe.
Good two-seam action right there. Running away from the batter. Rolled over it. Got the ground out.
Matt Carpenter, the next up for the Padres. Singled and scored his first time. The count 2-1. Liner to second and picked on the hop. And that is that. Padres leave one. They lead it though 6-0. On to the third inning. Leading off, Enrique Hernandez. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And the righty deals.
Ball 2.
Sets him down on strikes. Fastball to letters froze him for strike 3.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Valdez.
So stepping in for Boston, number 47. Next pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-1. There's a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty. And another ball. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. 2 away now.
Batting up. The catcher, number 3. Reese.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Reese McGuire. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there. Up the middle. gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Padres 6 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That's inside.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And that one is lifted in the air. Verdugo ranging after it. One away.
Now that second baseman, Austin.
And now it's Austin Nola. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And now it's even up. The wind and the pitch. Now he breaks his bat. Over to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Struck out swinging his first time. The next offering misses. Ball 3. The wind of the pitch. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, catcher.
2 outs, runner at first. Brett Sullivan, the next up for the Padres. Grisham off of first with 2 away. To the right side. And base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now batting, right
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
Tatis waits. High in the air, out to right. Brings it in, and that is that. 2 left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Padres 6 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Alex Verdugo.
Verdugo.
And a 1-1. And a foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
To the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One and 2 now. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Righty to the plate. Roll to short, could be 2. Bogarts to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Padres 6 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here in San Diego, ready to go, bottom 4. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Dixon. And a pitch. Way upstairs, 3 balls and a strike. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And here is Xander Bogaerts.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 strikes.
Dixon gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next one misses. 2 and 2. And here it comes. Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. The pitch. And it's filled up. Swings and misses, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 22.
And at first, Juan Soto, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. The 1-1. And that one wrapped foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And it's even up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Cutter Crawford taking over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
The pitch.
Nope.
Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. Matt Carpenter leaves the yard, and they add on. It's 8-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. Ha-Sung Kim will hit next. 1 for 2. That one inside, and it's 2-1. Rocketed out towards right center, and no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Austin Nola, the next up for the Padres. Of course, little bro Aaron, one of the top starters in baseball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Gets a piece and stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. Base knock, center field. Kim coming home. He will score. It's 9-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Trent Grisham, the next up for the Padres.
3-2.
Just off the inside edge. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. So they get 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We've played 4. It's the Padres 9 and the Red Sox nothing. And welcome back. Now the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
1-2 here. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Kicks and fires. Good job to fight that one off.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. stays alive. And now the count filled up 3-2. Next offering is fouled back. The wide to kick the pitch. The punch out there, and one out now.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
The wind of the pitch. And there's ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
In the air to left down the line. Soto going after it. Racing, makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Kike Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Struck out looking at his first at bat. And he deals. Hard hit right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
You